Good morning and welcome back to Monday Market Update. I hope everybody had a wonderful spring break and is ready to get the week going. So today I have with me Bernardo Escobosa. I always want to say Escobar for some reason, but Escobosa. And he is running for City Council Position 6. So I'm very, very excited to have you here and talk with you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This is actually pretty exciting for me. First time I've been on somebody else's videos or whatever, so it's cool. Thank you.
We're happy to have you. So I'm excited. We kind of had a little bit of time to chat earlier to talk about kind of your positions and things like that and your candidacy for City Council. But I really want to know what made you want to run for City Council?
Okay, so it's kind of simple. It's I was in Mexico for about 6 years. While I was down there, I kind of got I have 3 years of law school down there. While I'm doing law school, the alumni society there was very involved in the politics in the area. And so I really liked it when I moved down here, because I like being involved in the community, right? And so it was very cool. We were able to go out there and just give things like food baskets to the community, or whatever was in need. So that was one of the cool things. And so I come over here and I was talking to a friend of mine, talking to him about ideas of how to help our community out. What would be some of the cool things that we as citizens of Greenville would like to see. I say we because I am a citizen of Greenville as well, and I've talked to my friends and kind of things what we want to do. But long story short, I was like, okay, I want to be involved in the community. I see the issues that are there, and I want to be able to help. As I told you earlier, it's kind of like we've become a society where, because of Facebook and social media and all that stuff, it's a very complaining society where we're very, because it's very easy to just pop on and talk about what's wrong, but we don't do a lot of action, right? And so I feel like when I say, hey, if you want to be the change, be the change, I can't say that if I don't myself take a step towards that, right? And so that's one of the reasons that I've wanted to, or that I want to run for City Council, is to be more involved in the community and be a change for the things that we complain about, right?
No, I love that. And I love some of your positions and things that we're going to talk about. So, being in real estate, one of the huge things in real estate is taxes. A lot of people don't even think about the taxes getting into real estate, but you have some really kind of awesome plans for your district that you want to put into place. So tell us about that.
All right. So as far as the taxes go, it will help my district, right? I spoke with the standing city councilman right now, and he said, we just kind of talked about how moving forward, we just need to push it onto the, they call it the work sessions, right? To start getting rolling, but it would help the whole Hunt County, because the plan is right now what we're doing, kind of, what the city's doing is, they're taxing all these properties and these people right now. So if you go into my district, are you from Greenville?
I'm not originally from Greenville, but I live here.
All right, you live here. So that district over there where I was, it was considered to be kind of like more crime area. Not a lot of crime in Greenville, but it was the most crime area, right? And so right now what's it turned into is a cosmetic issue. It's not a crime issue, it's a cosmetic issue. And so there's a lot of construction workers in that area, a lot of them. And so you go into their homes, inside, fixed up, nice, everything. But as far as the outside, nobody wants to do anything to the outside, because what happens, I make my house look pretty, and now you penalize me for it? Are you gonna charge me more for me fixing up the house and making the city look nice, right? And so the program that I'm looking to push forward is some type of a tax break program. What it would do would be, whoever would be willing to participate in the program the city or the county would give them a tax break, right? So for instance, let's say the program's a 3-year program. You, in 3 years, we want to increase your taxes, okay? And that will give you the possibility to pay the reinvestment in your property. And so at that point, you know, you're motivating or you're promoting them to start fixing up their houses, because you're saying, hey, fix your house, we won't penalize you for it, you know, and then that helps out with that situation. So what other things would that do? Okay, because right now here in Greenville, we have a lot of people coming out from outside, whether it be Rockwall, whether it be Dallas, McKinney, California, okay, all these other people, and they're looking at Greenville because it's a great place to live, right? But when people come over here and they're looking at, as far as like through the real estate, because I'm a realtor, so we bring people to the area and they're loving these houses that they're building out here. If you go down to that area, they're building gorgeous houses, brick homes, just like making them really nice. But you go in there and the people from outside are like, okay, my house looks nice. It will be looking, you know, gorgeous, but look at the house right next to it, right? And you don't see any movement. You don't see any construction happening. You don't see anybody like painting or something like that, and so what happens is like, I don't know how long I'm gonna have to look at that. So do I really want to move into this area? You know, I don't care how nice the house is. I don't care how cheap it is, because that's one of the biggest advantages that's bringing people into Greenville, is that our house is more affordable than other areas, right? And so we're deterring people by not helping out that area, and we're deterring a growth in our area by not helping out that area. And so this would promote that activity, and in turn it would create all these people from outside to kind of just start investing. Or there's a lot of people who already own lots, a lot of builders show, but they're not building enough because people aren't buying houses enough in that area, you know. And so if we can create that atmosphere of just like revitalization in that area, and that's a big thing, taxes. It's going to be how we can do that. The solution for that is the taxes. We're going to be able to create or take advantage of our market. We're gonna be able to take it, because right now we can't take advantage of the market, and we're gonna look back and be like, guys, we messed up, because while this growth is coming towards here, it doesn't have to grow here. You know, it's up to us to create that city, to bring in that flow of people.
And I love that. So I do have a couple questions. So we have a 3-year tax break. Whenever we hit that 3 years, what are our taxes going to look like? Are they jumping up? Are we seeing more of a slow increase? Like, how is that going to work?
Correct. So what's cool about, so the idea behind it as well, okay? So let's say everybody we're in a perfect society, utopia, and it all worked great, and the tax solution helped, and everybody starts buying houses in that area, right? So now there's a new influx of revenue, because where you had to charge, like, okay, so you're at $1, and to get things to, I guess, profit or whatever, you'd have to charge the person $3 more, right? To be able to maintain, let's call it a restaurant, right? To be able to maintain your restaurant, you have to like increase the prices on your food $3 or something like that, you know, just to be able to keep running. Now, since you've created a flow of people, you know, a volume of people, now you don't have to increase your prices by that high. You might be able to increase it by $1, you know, instead of increasing it by $4, right? Or $3, because now you have a new revenue source, you know, and so the volume does create a slower increase, you know, in that tax. That's the idea.
Okay, and I don't want to catch you off guard with this one, but it just got me thinking. So in that 3 years, say somebody wants to sell their property or anything like that, are they going to be penalized for that, or how does that work?
Well, no, the idea would be, I mean, because again, we wanted to help the community. So in these 3 years, because right now, like what happens is they're raising their property taxes, okay? And this is just me thinking, all right? So they're raising their property taxes, and they can't take advantage of the equity they have in their home, right? So even if they build or fix their houses, right, they can't take advantage of the equity because they put into it in their property taxes or you know. So that's what this program should also do, is help them be able to, hey, look, during these 3 years, you know, if you want to sell your home, you know, you can do it and you'll benefit in a profitable way, right? And so that again I'm hoping and I'm praying that it'll be a solution that'll work for various things, right? So I think that area or District 6 has a lot to offer. We have like Grant Park down there that has if you like frisbee throwing, they have like those frisbee places. They have a dog walk, you know.
It's a really gorgeous park.
Exactly, you know, and we need to bring that to life, you know, like there's things that I know when I was in Mexico in Cabo San Lucas, right, they would block off every Sunday the streets, the main streets, right? And what they would do is like they would have like some Zumba classes at the place. They'd have some bike riders, you know, like promoting, you know, exercise, promoting fun, promoting activity, you know. It'd be cool if they blocked off, you know, Lee Street to Grant Park, did some type of like, you know, where they can like ride their bikes, walk their dogs, do things like that, you know. And so that area is very, how do I put this? There's a lot of potential for that to be created in that area. Right. You know, and so I think as people from Greenville who have been born here or who now live here, those are some of the things that we want to see, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think.
Yeah. So, talking about getting involved in the community and doing things to promote community involvement, you have an event that you are planning on having. So tell me a little bit about that and when it's supposed to be. I know the date's a little bit to be determined.
Okay, so one of the big things that we like, all right, I guess our generation is music, right? Entertainment and all sorts of just gammas, right? And so talking to one of the guys right now that does a lot of the marketing for these local artists. Right. He does a lot of the music videos, lets them use studio time, stuff like that, right? So we're talking like, hey dude, what can we do, right? And so we want to throw a voters registration party, okay? So it's probably gonna happen next week. I know it's last minute type stuff, but we want to get this just going, right? It's an idea that popped up and we're like, all right, let's make it happen. Right. All right. So we're looking at a couple of spots to hold this event, and it's going to be a couple of artists just kind of like showcasing their talent, and we're going to have some type of like ticket pre-sale where that'll go to charity and stuff like that. And so again, it's going to be a voter registration party, okay? And so y'all just keep tuned for that. Again, back to promoting that, one of the things that I feel like we need a lot in this community as well is entertainment outlets for us to like not have to drive all the way to Rockwall on the weekend, not have to drive all the way to Dallas on the weekend, you know? We need these things here in our backyard because, you know, we're making another city rich. Right. You know? Right. And so, I mean, you see it again on Facebook, the complaining about how we don't have anything to do in Greenville. And so now it's time for us to like, hey dude, let's bring them, let's bring in events, let's bring them shows, let's bring them live music, live entertainment. If you want to revitalize town, you know, do like paint walks down, you know, maybe with Landon's Winery or something like get involved with the community. See, hey, how can I help your business? How can your business help, you know, the city, you know, and just be kind of like a mutualism type stuff, right? So I think these guys are very excited. That's gonna be my first campaigning strategy actually. And so hopefully that goes well. So y'all are invited already, okay?
Thank you.
I know y'all probably not in the district. If you're in my district, District 6, you know, better be there. Because here's the thing, okay, to the voter registration, okay? So one of the biggest things in my district, people don't vote. Right. Last time when this happened, there's 40 people who voted, okay?
Oh, goo.
No, correct. But then, you know, when we're like, hey, dude, why is taxes going up, or why is this going up? Well, bro, there's one person who talked about it, or nobody showed up, so it must not be an issue. You know,
Yeah.
like how I mean, it's kind of like when you go to your dad. It's like, hey, Dad, can I go to the party? And
Yeah.
your dad's like, no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dad, if you do it once, type stuff, you know, if you don't put intention behind it, like, hey, Dad, I want to go, then he's not gonna hear you and not gonna like actually know that you care about really going, right?
Right.
And so that's what's happening right now, that we'll say something to the government once, or we'll say something to the city once,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then we expect them to, okay. But when it comes down to, hey, let's have a sit down, which is voting, this is what the problems are that you're saying, do y'all really care about this, you know?
Right.
That's when you should go in there and say, hey, yes, I do care about this. Like,
Right.
I do care about the increment in the tax because of the streets, or, you know, or fixing the streets in this area, or whatever, you know? So y'all have a voice. There's a big voice over there.
Yeah.
I was talking to Cedric this morning. Okay, so one of the biggest things that I want to promote is that right now, District 6, and take this the whole, like, best way possible, okay? When it comes to our district, we are the weakest link. The district,
Right.
not the people in it. That district has some of the strongest people, all right? But the district right now is the weakest link.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to fortify that district, right? That way the whole chain is just, you know, like, if you fortified the weakest link, the whole freaking thing is gonna be, you know,
Right.
sustained. And so that's again, guys, we have the weakest link right now. We need to fortify that. And to fortify that, y'all need to go out there and vote.
Right.
And so that's what we want to do with this party, this voters registration party, is to promote the voter activity.
Great.
You know, to tell you, hey, dude, we are listening. We know that you want to have more outlets for,
Right.
you know, for whatever. We know that y'all want to have more things happen in your community, you
Right.
know? But we need you to vote, because
Right.
if not, I mean, it's in the air, you know?
Right.
So,
well, I think that's a great idea and a great way to get people out there voting and things like that. So if you are interested in going, we'll give you a little bit more information. If you can keep us updated,
Mm-hmm.
we'll help keep the community updated. The April 1st is the deadline to register to vote. So April 19th is going to be the start of early voting, and May 1st is going to be the general election for places 5, 6, 7, and the mayor. So keep on the lookout. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us about this. I think that you have some really great points, and I'm really, really excited to see if you do get voted into this position, what you were able to do.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I hope that I don't let y'all down. You know,
I doubt you will.
So.
I highly doubt you will. So very excited, guys. Thank you. We are going to take a small break to hear a word from our sponsors.
At Money Law Firm, we are dedicated and focused on being professional, personal, and proactive.
In the title business, there's a lot of paperwork, but when you walk in the door, you don't see that. You see clean, clear walls, you see very straight lines.
Everyone here is like family.
They have a great team of people. The communication is great. I send as much business as I possibly can down here because they take such great care of us.
Welcome back. We're going to jump right into it and see what's going on in Hunt County this week. So this week we had 22 homes that were listed. That's a little bit down from last week. 26 homes that were sold and 11 that went pending in the last 7 days. We have 122 homes currently active on the market in Hunt County. And then last week we saw about $6.6 million sold, and this week we had 6.4. So we're still staying very close in the numbers. Brought the average price in Hunt County to about $247. Really great numbers. I think that we're staying very consistent. So we're gonna head into the first house here. This is 2072. I want to say Choya Court. Please say okay. My first thought was not Choya, just in case you're wondering.
Chola?
It was very. I was thinking. I was like, is it Chola Court? We'll go with Choya. It feels better. So this home is listed at $390,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,132 square foot, and this has 1.5 acres. So this neighborhood looks so gorgeous. I love how maintained it is. You're not going to see a lot of acreage in Royce City, so getting such a manicured home on acreage in a neighborhood is super, super nice. Going inside this home, it's absolutely beautiful. This was built in 2014, but I mean, they have kept it really nicely updated.
Well, look at that door. That's just gorgeous.
I know, it's absolutely beautiful, and I love the wood floors. Those look like hand-scraped wood floors to me, and the color is absolutely fantastic. I love how grand this entryway feels and how it gives you kind of different points of entry.
No, I love it. Yeah, you got all like the arches just kind of like separating. It's still open, but those arches kind of do give it a different like space in each one.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Very, it just feels so grand. I absolutely love it.
Ooh,
So
is this one still the Choya?
yeah, same one. So you're gonna
gosh.
see even a better kind of view of those gorgeous floors. And I love the crown molding that they have up there. Everything really, they've done really gorgeous colors. I love that it's kind of like that tan gray.
That's very used right now.
Yeah, it's so pretty and it feels so open. So you have those gorgeous windows letting all that natural light in. Really, really nice. Kitchen is really nice. This is, I feel like the cabinets make it look a little bit smaller because they're so dark, but that dark is very warm, very inviting. And let me tell you, it is probably so much easier to keep clean than those white cabinets that everybody does.
For sure.
So you can see it's got really nice, gorgeous appliances. So you've got like a double oven there, and that nice little island in the middle, which is perfect for entertaining. So you have people coming.
Is great. Yes.
Yeah, filtering through, can go around.
Or just cooking. You know, always need that like extra space. You know, just to.
I don't know.
No?
I don't cook.
Well, my wife says that I don't either. Something better than that, yeah.
So yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. And then you have those windows coming from that dining area in to really open up the space and make
I see a lot of is that travertine backsplash? It looks like a travertine backsplash.
Oh, you're talking to the wrong person. That's diamond. Those are squares.
Yes,
those are squares on their side.
That's what travertine means actually, guys. It means diamonds
on their sides. No, I mean it's beautiful. I love it either way. So heading into the bedroom, gorgeous. I always kind of wish that they would tell us like what size bed they have in the bedrooms so that I can go off of that to see kind of what size this room is. Because if that's a queen, this is still a really big room. But if that's a king, this is a really big room because you have so much space left on the sides there. You can see that they've got a dresser, a bookshelf, and then they have so much space in there in front of that bed.
So looking at it right now, all right, if you look at the corner right there,
yeah,
okay, you can tell it's a king by the way the mattress is ruffled.
That is interesting. I don't understand it. I will say,
yeah.
I'll go with it.
Yes.
But this is, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Either way, it's definitely an oversized bedroom, and I mean, I love that. I love having like a sitting area in my bedroom and things like that.
So. Oh my gosh, yes, because okay, so the living room is kind of for the company, right?
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But if you're in the morning, you wake up, you just want to go to your little couch right next to it, you know, and just like type into the contract. Don't even have to like go out, you know.
Yeah.
I want to put a Keurig in mine. My wife won't let me in that room.
I am gonna agree with her. I think that's a no. No, we don't put coffee machines in our bedroom.
What? It's just like wake up and just kind of like.
Next, you're gonna be asking for a refrigerator.
Maybe.
So this bathroom is fantastic. I love that they have so much room around that tub, so you can see that you can put a lot of different things. I mean, you could put a basket of towels, anything like that. I think it's kind of a fun little extra area to decorate. You have two separate vanities, so if you look in that mirror, you can actually see the mirror for the other vanity. So they're completely separated, which I think is fantastic. I don't know how you are, but I know how my husband is, and I would love for his vanity to be so far away from mine, so his beard hair isn't everywhere.
Yeah, so we got a double vanity, but it's in the same row, right?
Yeah.
And it's still too close for my wife. So yes, this would definitely be perfect.
It's absolutely fantastic. So they've got that standalone shower there.
So that's awesome. So that's a big freaking tub. Like honestly,
it is very very large.
I like baths right now. The place that I'm at, you know, it's got just kind of like cookie cutter homes right now, you know, and doesn't have a big tub. So I'm like, I'll sit there, and then I'm a big guy, so the water starts over. It's not for, but that would be great.
That would be fantastic, and I love the window over it.
Did it have a window in the shower too?
No, that's just a reflection. That's a reflection. But here you can see the backyard. This has an 1.5 acres, and they have, I can't tell you how much of that land is fenced in, but you do have a nice fenced in area behind the house. So, you know, in case you have dogs or kids or anything like that, because you are still in a neighborhood. It looks like you can definitely put like a mini putt-putt course there. A mini putt-putt course. That's an interesting thing to put back there. I like it. So this house has been on the market for 5 days. Everything is going off the market so quickly, so I don't expect it to stay on very long. Everything is going off the market like super quick. Yeah. Like crazy quick. I know. It's outrageous. So it makes me stressed out. I went to an open house on Saturday. There's a line. I felt like I was in Six Flags. Like there was a line at the freaking place. I'm like, no. And you thought it was maybe COVID, but no. Like you had people inside, like trying to get in. I was like, wow. Count me out. Yeah. No, thank you. No thanks. I'm out. This next one, this is 192 County Road 2748. This is in Caddo Mills. It's listed at $444,900. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,952 square foot, and this has 3.6 acres, almost 3.7. It's a new construction from 2020, so I don't have a ton of pictures, but you're gonna see it has a really pretty white kitchen. I mean, white is always a really great color. I think that it makes it feel so much bigger, so much more open. There are a ton of cabinets. I mean, there's so many cabinets here, which is absolutely fantastic because I don't know if you have enough cabinet space in your house, but we don't. We have like air fryers on top of the refrigerator right now because we just don't have room for them. No, it definitely makes it. It's a game changer. I know, like we went from like a 1,100 square foot home to right now we're like at a 1,500 square foot, and it had cabinets. Yeah. And so it makes my life so much easier because my wife's not like on me about having so much stuff on the cabinets, right? Yeah. Because you can just kind of like there's spaces for it now, you know. Yeah. That's always nice. Definitely. I love it. And I love the subway tiles on there. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like they've gone with a little bit of a different color, so it's not like a complete white. It looks like it's got a little bit of gray mixed in there. Maybe beige? You see beige? I don't see beige. I think I see just like gray. Me too then. But I also love all the I love drawers, especially the big drawers for just throwing all my junk into. Very millennial, like for people, dude, like that little like charging thing on the island. Yeah. Game changer. Oh, for sure, absolutely. Game changer. Absolutely, I love it. And so you can see here they've got a really nice sized bathroom. So you've got a really large walk-in shower over there, nice sized closet, double vanities. I absolutely love it. And then the next picture I'm going to show you is going to be that bathtub because I'm obsessed with that. It's so deep, and I love the standalone bathtubs. I think they're so fantastic. You like some little duckies and bubbles and yeah. And you know what I love too is that this is it's a little bit more of a modern standalone tub rather than like you see a lot of clawfoots. I like the more modern ones because they go all the way down to the floor, and the clawfoot, you're gonna have that space underneath. So you're gonna get a lot of dust trapped under there and all kinds of things. And that's just one more thing, like one more area you have to clean. So I'm a huge fan. And it doesn't give it that deepness either, you know? Yeah, like, and you don't have the depth. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Awesome. And then this is just a little bit of view of some of the land that you have there. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Dude, Caddo Mills, like, people are sleeping on Caddo Mills, but that's the place to be right now. Oh, no, I have so many people that want to be in Caddo Mills all the time. I mean, people really love the Caddo Mills School District. But it can be really hard to get into Caddo Mills. No, yeah. Yeah. Like, not just the school district, like everything. Yeah, I mean, homes fly off the market there. That's been on the market for 2 days. I'd put money on it having an offer by the end of the week. And the same thing, like, so for anybody, like, looking in this area, Greenville, again, just because I'm from Greenville, I promote it more because those houses right now that you're buying for, like, that 300 or whatever over there, you're getting it for, like, 200 over here, you know? Like, quarter the price sometimes, so. And homes are just really appreciating so quickly in Greenville. Yeah, so like definitely you'll get the value really quick here in Greenville, as opposed to these areas who are already kind of like formed, right? Yeah, I agree. So this is actually in Greenville. So this is 3372 Highway 34 North in Greenville, listed at $450,000. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,119 square foot, and this is on 4 acres. So I didn't show you the view of this. This has a really pretty kind of circular driveway in front, which I love for entertaining or anything like that, so people aren't getting stuck behind each other. But this home was built in 2017, but it's feels like it was just built. It looks so clean. They've really kept up with it. Absolutely beautiful. It's I would say very traditional. So they're very traditional with the colors. This is actually a new trend that I'm seeing. I haven't seen it in a ton of houses, but I know my cousin lives in Louisiana, and they're all building houses right now, and they're doing this. So the trim, they do a darker trim than wall paint. Okay. Which is like a new kind of thing that they're doing. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Cool. But I mean, it's kind of fun. It's almost like an outline for your room. Yeah. Like when you were in elementary school, and you would outline in marker and color it in with colored pencil.
So I never did that, but I saw like the girls or whoever's really like when they outlined in the thing, it looked beautiful.
That's what I feel like it is. It's outlining in markers. So you can see really beautiful kitchen here, a little bit on the smaller side, but it's the way that it's opened up to the dining area there. You can't see the windows, but you can see the natural light coming in. So it's very, it feels a lot more open.
And it still has that storage, all that storage. It's just kind of like a different layout. If you see, you still have all the cabinets on this side. You still have the storage underneath the island. And so it's just kind of like what we're seeing now, it's all kind of like in the same corner, right?
Yep.
But this one's kind of just like formulated different.
It's just flipped a little bit.
Yeah. You know?
So yeah, absolutely. And they've stuck with that really nice dark stain color too, which I always feel like that brings in a certain warmth to the place. And they've set up this color scheme of this home very well.
I think so.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah. Here we are, another really large bedroom. This bedroom is, it is big. This is a really big bedroom. I absolutely love it. It's got those gorgeous windows. I'm obsessed with windows, if people can't tell. I love it. I feel like it's just the vitamin D in the morning. I love it. It's fantastic. So, yeah, super large bedroom. We go into the bathroom. We still have a really nice large tub. Gorgeous window over it. And then what I love is that this walk-in shower that you're seeing here has an opening on one side towards the window. So it's letting natural light in, which I think is just ingenious. Absolutely ingenious.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. And looking at it, you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like who just, hey dude, I want a window in my walk-in shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a really, really fantastic idea, and I think that's something that people have slept on. Mm-hmm. See? I use cool terms too. So this is just a view of the back of the house. This has a little bit of a fenced-in area too for, because it has the 4 acres, so it's got a fenced-in area for kids, dogs, anything like that, but little patio.
Oh, I love the little like castle style. You know what I'm talking about? The windows?
Yes. I know. I also don't know the word. No, but I do love that, and I love that they have the patio area so you can put out your lawn furniture or anything like that. And they've planted a couple trees, so those will be really nice and pretty here in a couple years.
The color, the bricks. Mm-hmm. So the front of it has like that stone facade that's really awesome, right? And then the back, just like the brick and everything. I like what they're doing with it because they're doing a lot of like blues or whites on the outside. It's kind of like they're lightening it up, but you can see that dark isn't really bad.
It's very traditional. It's very traditional, and I really like it. So that was the last one there. We're gonna head into the solds. This is 3812 Henry Street, and this was listed by our own Sarah White at Home Texas Real Estate. It was only on the market for 5 days before it got an offer, so we're very excited about that. Sarah is always getting stuff sold, so always happy for my mentor.
I've been seeing her. She be killing it out there.
I know, she does. Well, she was the best in Hunt County last year.
Nice.
She was 2020 best in Hunt County, so. Sorry, my hair keeps getting stuck in my glasses. This is 2610 Highland Street. This is in Greenville. This was, the buyer's agent on this was our own Laura Guerrero from At Home Texas Real Estate. This home, she got it, this was listed for 35 days. And then her clients came and snatched it up, very excited. They sold, it sold over asking.
So she got the buyer and the...
No, she had the buyer on this. So it was sold over asking, which, you know, sometimes we don't love that for buyers. I'm sure the sellers loved that, but in this market, you've got to be ready to go in and make offers that are a little cutthroat.
Even at that though, like you have to know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, apparently she knew how to do it, because even over asking, I know as a realtor, you'll look at it and you're like, hey, I mean, they're over asking, but does it really make sense for the client, right? Yeah. So you have to make it make sense for the client even when you're doing that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. This last one, this is 303 Ranchwood Drive, also in Greenville. This home was on the market for 2 days before Stacy Brantner at our office came and snatched it up for her buyers. So this was sold over asking. But yet again, like whenever you see something come on the market right now, you have got to go in there. You've got to come prepared. Things like that. So when you're working with a realtor that is knowledgeable in this market and knows what they're doing, knows the area, they're gonna know, you know, what they need to do to make sure that that home is yours. Correct. And not going with the other 10 offers that everybody's getting on their houses right now. You know, I showed 5 houses on Saturday, and before I was done with the day, 3 of them already had offers on them.
No, yeah, you go into it, and it's like while you're on your way to showing, it says active options. Like, bro.
Yeah, calm down, people. Calm down.
Shut up.
Yeah, so awesome. Well, Bernardo, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. I really enjoyed having you and hearing your viewpoints on everything.
I enjoyed being here and talking about houses. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all ever get invited, that's pretty cool, man. Like the whole, like just chilling.
If you want to be invited, tell me. Let me know. Comment.
Yeah, why not? Especially if you have like a business here in Greenville. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you want to be in something like this because at home, I always tell everybody, like, I love the girls from At Home and the guys, right? But I'm usually just seeing most of the girls killing it and stuff like that. And so, but they're always, I mean, Brookshire's, I'll go to Brookshire's and you're on the little like pill stuff. So you're very involved with the community is what I'm saying. Like y'all are very involved in the community. So everybody, there's a lot of people looking at this show, guys. So if you want to come in here and just talk to Renee and then she'll talk about your business, you know?
Yeah. Yes, if you know anybody that should be on the show, comment. Let us know. We would love to highlight any local businesses in Hunt County, Greenville, anything like that. So don't forget, guys, April 1st is the deadline to register to vote. April 19th is early voting, and May 1st is going to be voting for places 5, 6, and 7 and the mayor. So Bernardo, good luck. Let us know about your event that you have coming up. We would love to make sure that the community knows about it. And everybody, you guys should join us again next Monday on Monday Market Update.
Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.